walked through a graveyard late at night and seen a coffin open?
Have you ever thought what it would be like to see a person's head amputated?
Think of things so horrible that the human mind cannot imagine them. Leave the stage and grab girls right out of their seats. You may find a live snake or rat under your seat.
A real dead body is given away.
Greetings, everybody. Had a fine how do you do? Lime water. I don't even know where to begin. I got so much stuff, so I might as well just jump right into it. I'll start with the fact that I don't... Wait, is this the sound on properly? I think it is. I'll have to just check for a moment. Yes, the sound is working fine. So, gee, I got so much stuff, man. All right, I'm gonna start out by I got the the new the new gold key came out with the new Boris Karloff Tales of Mystery. And I don't know, man. Oh, let me look. Yeah, here. Okay, this is what I'm looking for. It's the regular cover. I don't have the regular cover because it looked like crap, so I didn't bother with that. And the interiors from the previews that I saw didn't look that good either. But I decided to get the variant cover, which, you know, I don't know if I was stupid or what, but I paid like $40 for, I bought two of them. I just got it in here. So Gold Key Comics in Glendale, Arizona. And I like this variant cover, but the price, and I bought it direct from Gold Key, is pretty outrageous. I think they were $25, and then I was able to get, for some with a discount coupon, I was able to get like $5 off. So this is the variant cover. Take it out of the Mylar. And he, you know, at least he looks like Boris Karloff on the regular cover, which I didn't buy. I wish I could show it to you here. Crap, let me see. Maybe I can. Let me just check something here. Alright, so there you saw it. And, man, it doesn't look anything like Boris Karloff, the guy, the figure on the cover. This looks more like Boris Karloff. And this cover is actually a homage to Boris Karloff, Tales of Mystery number 22 from 1968. Let's see if I can pull up a copy of that issue as well, number 22. Then you can see the homage. So there you can see that it's a homage. It's not exactly a brand new cover, but this is a pretty cool homage, and it's I don't know, man. I don't like the interior art too much. It's not horrible. Here's the first page. I mean, look at that guy's pointed nose. He's got a needle nose. You can give somebody an injection of his snot through there. Some more of the interior art. That is the first story. And what the hell? It's called The Warehouse. WHERE. Warehouse. And then you get to page 10. Continued on page 32. I like the fact that they number all the pages. You go to page 32, but it's actually continued on page 31, so there's an error. First issue that they put out, and then there's an error in it already. It's continued on this page 31. That's where it is, continued. Then you turn the page over, and I thought it was the end of the story, and no. To be continued. So they're not even giving you a complete story there, and that kind of got me a little, irritated at that. Then the second story is that's absolutely horrible. I mean, look at this artwork. You call that artwork? I'm not even going to mention who does it. I'll show you the artists and writers, the list. But, I mean, look at this, man. To me, they could have done something a lot better for a first issue. I mean, that artwork, to me, it sucks, man. I don't like it at all. This artwork for the first story was not that bad. But as you can see, it looks like they had, here's the first story artwork, and then when it says continued on page 32, and it's actually continued on page 31, the artwork, there's changes. There's a different artist on those last two pages, 31 and 32. So they got problems already with the first issue. There's no consistency there. And I guess that's it, Man. I mean, the story was good. I think the story was good for the Warehouse. The second story, the art and script just sucked. I didn't like it. And I don't think I might buy a second issue, but I'm not going to get any variants. It's not worth the money. Here you get the if I can get it to focus, damn it. there they all are. So to me, the only really good thing about this first issue, Jesse James Comics, of course, and he's probably going to have his own variant. The only thing good about this is the cover, and then you got to pay what, $20 or $25. If you don't have the discount, you have to pay $25. So I'm not impressed, but I will, get a second issue when it comes out with the regular cover. I'm certainly not gonna buy another variant. I don't care how good it looks. I kind of thought that because this was like a Kickstarter kind of thing, I thought that by buying a couple of these at 20 or 25 bucks a piece, I'd be supporting them and they'd have some great artwork in there. But I'm disappointed. But I will crap, man. I will check out the second issue, but like I said, no more variants on that, man. It's too bad. Just too bad. All right. So, oh, hey, look at this. I picked this up at the Dollar Tree, which is not the Dollar Tree anymore. It's supposed to light up, I think. I got to put batteries in it yet. So, I mean, they could have made that the regular cover, when you consider, the great covers that they had, the original gold keys. Compared to that, this is a Whitman variant, only cost 35 cents. And great artwork. 40 cents. Look what you get. You get a hell of a cover. Now you gotta pay 25 bucks to get a cover that used to cost like 12 cents and then 30 and 40 cents like this. It's crazy, man. I mean, to me, it's ludicrous. Everybody's entitled to their opinions, but that's mine. So, here, I was showing this on Graphic, man. These are from Columbia. These were published in the mid-70s in Columbia. It's called Sukiya. I can show these because they're not... Most of the interior is totally adult-oriented and pornographic to some, extent. So I can't show you the interiors whatsoever. And these are the only two out of a collection of about 50 different ones that I have from Brazil, Portugal, Colombia, Argentina, and Mexico. These are the only two I've found that I can actually show the cover. And these are smaller. These run, let's see here. They run about 5.5 by 8 inches. So about 6 by 8. These are about 6 by 8. These right there. Actually, let's see here. Yes, roughly 6 by 8. So anyway. And they had some great artists, man, in Spain and in the Philippines, man. Those artists are just fantastic. I think it's ingrained into their culture to do art. I don't know, but it's looking pretty good. You know what? I gotta have some coffee, man. I haven't had coffee the whole day. It's already at night. I've already got the cream in here. And a little bit of sugar. I'll put my Pope hat on there. Oh, it's good stuff. So you guys getting ready for the Sunday live stream at 6 p.m. Central? Horror Mike and myself, and with guests Dr. Silver Age and Night Tiger Comics, Grab 2 Orloff, or actually Dr. Orloff from the Hotel Orloff. And we're all going to be in costume. And there's going to be some great prizes. And you can check out Horror Mike's channel. Get a little bit more insight on the prizes. I can tell you that one of the prizes... Oh, is this it? Yeah. One of the prizes will be these 2 Hammer films. These 2 collections of Hammer films, along with this lower grade. Whoa. There it goes.
Oh, hey, I just hate it when this happens, eh? That's what I'll get for drinking tea. Having tea with Jenny.
You get this Haunt the Fair, an original EC comic book from 1954. This is number 25. Now, what I did, the cover was split and detached. I mean, yeah, it was split and detached, and I used archival mending tissue to repair it. So you would still get, if you were to get this and have it graded, you'd still get a blue label, because tape is not conservation. Tape is now considered a repair. You're not conserving. It's not restoration or conservation. So, and you can not even... I did a pretty good job, I must say. You can't see it because it's on the inside. I taped it on the inside, and you cannot even really see it there. So it's a pretty nice copy. The pages are well, you know, here in this light they look a little bit more tan, but they're not. These are more cream pages, not tan, even though if I bring it up close, I think... No, wait. Oh, there it is. There, that's actually more of the way the pages look. I guess it depends on the angle. If I hold it like this, they look a little bit more tan, but they're not. Look at all that dialogue you get there. Cover by Ghastly, Graham Ingalls. The Old Witch. Right back. Oh, I got the Old Witch covered up. I wonder. Look at that. What a great cover, man. Graham Ingalls. I mean, it's not tremendously horrific, like, you know, dripping blood from an axe, but it's still a great cover. I mean, you know, the only reason I'm giving this one up is because I do have another one. So that's going to be one prize. This will be one prize. We're going to have a costume contest. People in the chat have to be in costume in order to be able to win. We're going to vote on who has the the best costume. People in the chat can vote. The people that are on Mike's and I live stream can vote. With the exception, we have excluded ourselves. Mike and myself have excluded ourselves from being eligible to win anything, but we can vote. So, at least when I last talked with him, that was the rule. We could vote, unless we change that and we can't vote. No, I don't see why we couldn't vote. But anyway, and then he put together a tremendous package too. And, you know, we've been adding stuff to each prize package. So go to his channel and check it out. I'll leave the link in the description. I just got this recently. Adventures into the Unknown, number 93. Love that cover. She's been asleep for 600 years. I was showing this on Micah Graphic Man, the 4-color fossils. Adventures into the Unknown, 93, February 1958. I don't know why I showed you the back. So I got that, and this is a great cover. This was low grade, where the guy I bought it from, 4-color comics, they had it graded at a 2.0. I'm having a problem with my eyes, you know, again. Focusing. That's why I got these eye drops here. You know, I take medication for my eyes to keep the pressure at a proper level. So anyway. Then, what else? Oh, this is next, huh? Everything's mixed up here. These are great comics. That era from 1962. This is Pep Comics number 154. Or no, 156. See, I told you my eyes. Woo! 156. Now, I think starting with around 150, or 151, or maybe 149, they started with all these flying saucer and alien covers that went on throughout the numbering into the 150s. And I think that's largely due, I was talking about this, largely due to all the sci-fi and saucer movies that came out in 1961 and 1962. This is 1962, but in 1961, a lot of the films, you know, you can see, even in the following year, you can see them, a year later, you can still see them in the movie theater, especially the local movie theaters. So that was pretty cool. They had, 1961, they had Battle of the Worlds, and I love that movie, Battle of the Worlds, and with Claude Rains, I think, was in that movie, and then I forgot, there was a female actress that was pretty well known. I can't remember her name. But then there was also in 61, the Phantom Planet. Was that the Phantom Planet? The Phantom Planet, yeah, by William Marshall. So you had those two in 61, and then in 62 we had, that was an Invasion of the Saucermen. What am I thinking of? There were a couple of comedy spoofs, kind of comedy films. One was, The Three Stooges in Orbit. That came out in 62. And Jerry Lewis had one that came out called Visit to a Small Visit to a Small Planet or Visit from a Small Planet. I can't remember the exact title. But I think, and those two movies were very popular because they had the Three Stooges and one had Jerry Lewis, who single-handedly actually has probably saved the damn studios, even though, he raped Stella Stevens, according to Stella Stevens and another actress. He was doing that. Not, I'm going to say, you can see it on interviews on YouTube with Stella Stevens. She accused him basically of she wasn't going to have a career anymore unless, they did something together or whatever, something like that. I don't know. And I don't know how much of it is true. Maybe some of it might be exaggerated, but she has no reason to lie about it, and these other actresses, they have no reason to lie, especially since they had nothing to gain anymore because Lewis already died by that point. But I don't know. But yeah, she was in that film with Jerry Lewis. Invasion of the there was another movie. Invasion of the Star Creatures. That's it. That came out in '61 as well. So I think all those movies that were coming out influenced, the covers for Archie, comics especially. Anyway, yeah, I gotta recheck that interview with Stella Stevens and who was another actress, and they were both together in that same interview, and they went into great detail about it. So I kind of believe it. And you heard the stories about how when he was doing a telethon, kids that were they call them Jerry's kids, and when they wanted an autograph, he wheeled them away because they were there blocking his way, and instead of giving an autograph and continuing to walk, he just wheeled them out of the way and get out of my way, you cripple. That's kind of what, that's disgusting. You call somebody that, but he didn't say that, but you might as well have, Unbelievable. Oh, brother. And there was lots of stories like that from people that have witnesses that worked in the telethon that, he was kind of mean at times, And I don't know all the facts. I'm just relating what I've read and what I've heard in the interviews with these people. So you can check out the interviews and make up your own mind. I would love to say that none of that can be true, but I don't know. Oh, here's Black Diamond Western. I paid, what did I pay for that? There were 6 of them. I thought that there were 8 originally, but there were 6 at the, oh, for God's sakes. I paid about $7.50 bucks, $7 to $8 for these. They cost about $40 with the shipping included. This is from 1949, Black Diamond Western. Great comics, man. All in color for a dime. And there you can see the first comics code. This is 1949. This was an attempt by the publishers, because of all the criticism, to evade or relieve the fears of parents, and my eyes are just unbelievable, man. the fears of parents, relieve the fears of the parents, and also try to avoid any, problems with the parent and teacher associations, and the movement against comics. So this was their attempt at basically self-censoring, not censoring, but conforms to the comic code. Yeah, here, well, let me show you anyway. Conforms to the Comics Code, authorized ACMP. That was the Association of Comics Magazine Publishers, and their attempt, to self-regulate. But of course that didn't work, as we all know. And then they came out with the real code. This was just the pre-code. Then they came out with the real code in 1956. After the Senate hearings in 54, was it? No, 55. I talk too much sometimes. Here's Black Diamond number 17 from 1949. Black Diamond Western. You could see where a kid, had a line in the black in Black Diamond. This is number 17. Look at the difference in the size of the code. Put it like this. It got bigger. See that? Look how big you got it. Oh, the Black Diamond. Somebody wanted to make a title change. Let's see, what else did I... Where's the rest of these darn things, man? What did I do with the rest of these? I wanted to show... Oh, here. Man, not been feeling so good, have I? No, what the hell did I... Oh, I thought I had them all together, but of course I don't. They're all mixed in with the other stuff there. I think that's all. Jumbo. There's a cracked Western. And then I got this one too. Oh boy. Oh, am I acting crazy, man? Has this coffee got rum in it? No. I don't drink rum. I don't drink the hearts. I never drank any hard stuff. I hardly even drink beer, to tell you the truth. Once in a while, And then 2, 3, 4, 7 or 8, cans. Certainly not more than 10. Oh, now I did it. Oh. Yeah, I kid you not, this medication is really really affecting me sometimes, but I have to take it because I continue to work, you know, and after I'm done working, I got a lot of work to do in the house here and over there, and the furnace is coming this Wednesday. The garage is the garage in the back of the house is so packed. As soon as I open the door, I got like a small aisle going one way, and that's going to be filled up too, and then I won't be able to get in at all till after they get the furnace in, and I can start pulling some stuff back in here. But the work, you know, mowing the lawn, and at the other house I got to do the same thing, and it's, you know, I got arthritis. It doesn't really get worse because I have the hydroxychloroquine. I've been taking that for years, and it prevented it from getting worse. You know, it works, but it doesn't take away the pain and the soreness, and then I get so tired and weak. And sometimes the pain is so great, I get it in my back, I get it in my shoulders, my elbows. I got rheumatoid arthritis in my hands. That's why I'm wearing this glove. It's bothering me in this hand now. And then, of course, I got 2 full knee replacements, and I had osteoarthritis in my lower back. So it affects me after I've been doing a lot of work, is what I'm trying to say. And then I take the medication, and then I start getting loopy because it's Alprazolam, which is Xanax for anxiety, and then I got the hydrocodone, Norco, for the pain. And the combination of those two is like having, like taking opium. It's like taking laudanum and morphine. And that's what they gave me in the hospital when I had my knee replacements. Combination of morphine and laudanum. Whew, was that ever... Whatever. Enough of that. All-American Western, number 52. You see what I'm talking about? Number 52, it's 110. This is 110 from 1949. It's 52 pages. My eyes, I can't, it's just awful on my eyes, man. My note back here is that it's missing pages 23 and 24, which, when I bought this, it was part of a whole set that I got off of eBay, and I emailed a guy. It got me mad, you know, but then he gave me this for nothing. He refunded me the money and let me keep this. And the other good thing about the missing pages is that they do the ad pages. They don't interfere with scripts or the story or the artwork. So I'll have to see where I can find those. I think it's the centerfold that's missing. Let me take it out. How long I've been on it? I don't even know how long. I can't tell. It's supposed to tell me on there. That's why I like to use a timer. Never mind. Let's see here if I can find the center. Find it. Dead center. No. Holy crap, man. Okay. 8. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's not missing a centerfold. It's missing one sheet. One page sheet. Not a spread, just one page sheet. So that means pages 8, 9, and 10. It's missing one page. One page sheet, so that means 2 pages. But it's either, what the hell is this? See, it's missing it right in here. So that could be a text story, ads, or maybe it's both, text story and ad that I'm missing. But maybe I can find it online. I don't know. But I'm happy to have this book. I mean, whoo-wee, baby. She needs to use some underarm deodorant. Or maybe it's him. Oh no. Now I'm sniffing. Maybe I need to drink some JB. And then I can, wouldn't bother me to sniff. JB, you know, Jim Beam. Oh, I don't drink hard liquor, man, you know. Okay, so... Oh, that wasn't even part of the Black Diamond set here. Let me go back to that. So I got those two. Then there's this one. This is a cool cover. I like this cover. It's number 18 from 1950. It's got a choo-choo train. Choo-choo train. That in that set also included was this, horse feathers. I had never heard of this comic book before, but I bought it from the guy and added it to the other comics that I was buying. And I liked the cover on this. It reminded me of the movie, the Marx Brothers movie from 1930. No, forget it again. It's either 31 or 1932. The movie, Marx Brothers movie called Horse Feathers. And I just love this cover. Basically, what it does, I believe, it is reprinting the reprints newspaper strips. They put together newspaper syndicated newspaper strips and put them together in comic book format with a new cover, of course. And what does it say? Okay, Slopsies. Let's see if you can see that or not. Let me get it out of here. It's kind of funny. Get it out of there a little bit. Slowly. Don't want to do anything bad. Oh, it's in really nice shape too. I keep forgetting, you know, that well, the pages are starting to turn a little dark. Don't like that, but I don't think there's anything you can do about those pages unless to get to lighten them again without ruining, you know, the color. You have to talk to Jerry, the Jitterbug. Horse feathers. Look at that. Come in once and you'll never leave. Eat here and eat here and look at the way they spell diet. Look at the way they spell diet. Eat here, die, almost like die at home. Eat here and die at home. Oh man, it's hilarious. I don't know if I can read that. What does it say? Through here, past the most beautiful. What does it say? Beans in the world. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean. Then what else does it say here? Gee, I got a bellyache. You'll be in a stew about our stew. Never a gripe about our tri-pie. I don't know what that is. Anyway, kind of funny. And then there's also, that's two prizes coming up this Sunday, 6 p.m. Central, live stream here on my channel. The third prize, thanks with the help of Kevin from Gotham City Comics in Mesa, Arizona. Great guy. And gotta thank Gratu Orloff for even, I wouldn't have known about Kevin if Gratu Orloff hadn't been, starting to talk about him on his channel and stuff. So yeah, I bought some things, that I wanted to put into a third prize package, and he generously added to that, and it actually doubled the value of it. So that was pretty cool. That was very nice. And I didn't ask him to do this. I didn't ask him at all to do that. He just did that on his own. So that was pretty nice of him. Check him out. Gotham City Comics in Mesa, Arizona. Here is, and that's going to be a mystery box, but Mike, Horror Mike, I think he uploaded some trailers to give everybody kind of a hint as to what might be in that mystery box. So I think it's safe for me to say that it is somewhat of a Universal Monsters mystery box, so to speak, okay? That's all I'll say. Number 19 from 1950. A full-size mag. And then here's the other one in that group. This is number 10 from 1949. Number 10. Yes. Am I seeing things? Yeah, no. Number 10 from 1949. Look at that floor, man. You can play checkers on there. Man, can you imagine having a floor like that with the black and white tiles, and then or red and, well, red, what are checkerboard? Are they red and black? No, yeah, black and white tiles, a black and white tile floor, and then play checkers on there with real people, with girls. And I don't know what I'm talking about, man. I don't know what I'm talking about. And you move the people around, and like in chess. Or you can play chess in there, having a floor like that, playing full-size chess. There's a Walt Disney Comics and Stories. But in the bathtub, 52 pages. Well, let me put this. See, I've been buying these Mylars from Comic Pro, because you can self-seal them, and I swore I'd never get bags that self-seal, but I find now that it saves a lot of time, and you just have to be very careful not to leave them, and get something stuck on top where the adhesive side is on the back. What else do I got here? 1961, 126. What did I pay for that? $3, I think. $3 I paid for this. 1961, and it's lower grade because of the, you see it's got creases on the cover there and a lot of those spine ticks, whatever you want to call them, but I love this, man. I thought Hussein was dead. No. Oh. Alright, here's Pep 151. This is what I'm talking about. 1961. Another Flying Saucer Alien cover. Let me, what the heck? I'm gonna open this one. Take it out. Let me look at the ads. Ads in here, and I think there's a coupon. Someone filled in the coupon. If I remember correctly. I don't know if I will. Darn it. Oh yeah. Connie DeVry. Burlingham? Burlingame? I don't know. Burlingame, Wyoming, Michigan? I never heard of that. Connie DeVries, May 25th. How do you like that? Let's open this up. Belong to Connie. See, I love... Well, I don't mind that when the coupons are filled in these kind of comics. You know, the teen comics, funny animal books, or even some of the superhero books from Atlas in the 50s, and I don't mind it too much. But if it's a book like a horror comic, then if I had a choice between buying a book with the coupons, a couple of coupons filled in, and another one that didn't have the coupons filled in, I'd rather they not be filled in when it comes to the horror comics, because the horror comics, I just want them to be as perfect as I can afford them. But other than that, I really don't mind. I kind of like it, as a matter of fact, in books like Archie comics and funny animal comics and a lot of the Charlton books. Let's see what kind of ads we got. See what kind of ads we got here. We got... oh, she filled in... she filled this one in too. A 10-day free trial. What does it say? Burlingame? Or maybe she meant, I don't know, man. 1959, Burlingame, Wyoming, Michigan. Now I'm going to have to look it up to see if there's a street in Wyoming, Michigan. If there is a Wyoming, Michigan. What other ads do we have here? Oh, yeah. Fill this one in too. Oh my God. The obligatory 204 Revolutionary War soldiers. with, of course, a beautiful artwork by the incomparable Russ Heath. And again, Connie, you naughty little scamp, you filled in the coupons. Did you fill in all the coupons? Oh my gosh, I think she filled every single one of them in. I don't blame you for filling in this one. I would want that too. Oh, there's her age. She's only 10 years old. This was at a time when they actually published people's names and addresses. Can you imagine that? What year? I'm going to assume... All right, 1961, November 1961. So this will probably be September. It would only publish 8 times a year. Well, let's say it came out in September, roughly 1961. That means if she was 10 years old in 1961, she would have been born in 1951. So he could very well still be alive today. Archie Club news. I wish I had an Archie Club membership kit from that era. So, great Scott. She wants everything. Oh, she filled in 2 coupons on this page. Wow. I'm spending a lot of time on this, aren't I? Too many. Let's see. Gaga. Little Jinx. Here's another ad. And of course, she wants to get a subscription too. She wants to get the Archie Club kit as well. And the Revolutionary War soldiers. She wants it all. Here we got wallet-sized photos for free. 8 latest record hits for $1. You save $6.02. My goodness. She wants that too. Who the hell is Mary Jones? I don't know her. Uniworld transmission and power brakes for your bike. Connie, man. You can't have everything, you know. Parents ain't gonna buy all that stuff. What else is there? Is there any other ads? I feel like I know her. Here's the inside cover ad. There's Archie wearing a dunce cap. Yep, she's starting to fill that out too. Yes, sir. Yes, sirree, Bobby. Flyland. Oh, this has a fly story in it. Look, I didn't even notice that. I was paying attention to it. The Fly, Terror in Flyland. Oh yeah, I come from Flyland. You come from Flyland too? No, yeah, we are Bangkok, Flyland. Oh, that wasn't nice. Hey, wait a minute. Here's a coupon that is not filled in. You know, just 20 people. Christmas cards catalog. Oh. What's it say? You just need to know 20 people. You can make at least $50. More likely $100 to $200 in your spare time. Everybody needs Christmas cards. And everybody loves Wallace Brown cards. So all you got to do is get to work and sell Christmas cards. But apparently that's not what Connie wanted to do. She didn't want to work for anything. She wanted it all for nothing. That's just like a woman. She probably married somebody who had money too. Look at that. Why, I oughta. That's the one coupon she didn't fill in. Because he had to work. It means working. Oh man, I gotta write something on the back of this. This has got to be a special book, a special book. All right, what else have we got here? We got a space. Oh, it's another one I got for $3. Oh man. 1962 number. What did I write on there? 18. 1962 number 18. Sorry. You know, I'm going to take this out of the bag. Gosh, they show so much. I mean, I'm not going to take it out of the bag. Well, it's not. It's in mid-grade. Let me take it out of the bag. It might show a little bit better. Who is that? Genghis Khan or something? What's he got up there? The flag of Norway? Anyway, what a beautiful cover. Charlton book now. Of course, I'd have to look it up, but I don't know who did the cover in this. You know, the one thing I noticed about these, I like these bags better than the Gerber Mylar. I like these Mylar. The one, what the hell? The one thing I noticed about these bags are that they split right there. See that? Right there. See that? Came right off. Right, split right there. And they have a tendency to do that if it's somewhat of a tighter fit, or you accidentally push against one side a little bit more than the other. So this, I think I already ruined this bag. Yeah, I sure did. Now, oh, here. Got one here. Look at that. See, it goes in there real nicely, but if you push against one side when you're putting the comic book in a little bit too hard, it splits it. So, I don't know. You have to be careful. I do like the fact that you can just seal it without the use of tape. Now here's an interesting book, Scary Tales. This is from Charlton. This is Scary Tales number 36. By Mitch O'Connell is the name of the artist. This is from 1982. I still have his email address and his home address, and I got his phone number. This guy, several years ago, I don't know if he still lives there now, but he lived right around the corner from where my brother used to live. My brother sold the house by Bryn Mawr in California and moved out to Woodstock. And but Mitch lived right around the corner from him, a block away. And I was in contact with him. I met him at a bookstore and a signing, and I had several copies of this, and it was another issue that he did that he also says. I had like 3 of one, and then 2 copies of another issue that he did the covers for, and he signed them all for me. This one I got at the convention in the Minicon out here in Chicago. Or was it Bela, the Bela Minicon? And this cost less than $1. So the reason I was in contact with him, because I wanted to get the original art to this, and he said he had it, and he couldn't, but he was having trouble finding it. And then I didn't hear from him for a whole year. And then he contacted me, and he apologized for not getting back to me, and that he was still looking for that piece of art. It was a year later. He emailed me back. And then I haven't heard from him now, I don't know, and since before the pandemic. But, yeah, he's a pretty nice guy. He had his kids there with him at that comic store. Oh boy. But this is man, to me this is such a wonderful cover. Look at that wonderful artwork. Amazing artwork. To me, that's just great. I was walking in the lab late one night. Number 7. Scary Tales number 7. I think this is volume. What did I write there? Volume 2, number 7. '75 or '76. I didn't write the year on it, but I know it's either 75 or. Oh no, it's 76. It's right there. It's CDC. See that CDC? That's Capital Distribution Company. I don't think it's Charlton Distribution Company. I think it's or maybe no, it's Charlton Distribution Company. So UK, 10 pence. Oh, I think I got myself a variant. Oh my gosh, I've got to get it graded. This will probably come back at least a 10. Got no ticks on the spine. Staples are nice and shiny. Okay. Patsy and Hetty. Patsy legs. This was number 47, 1950. Woo, man, 1956 on this one. Yeah, Dale Hartley. Now you read that. That's innocence, you know. That was what teenagers kind of worried about more than anything else. And today, what do? They riot, jump on cars, throw Molotov cocktail bombs at police cars. Man, unbelievable what we have going on today. You know, it's kind of sad, man. Well, since here's a couple more of, where did I pick these up? Don't remember this. I think this came from my own collection. I already showed you this, the All-American Western, missing the, page 23 and 24. Did I show this? Hell. I don't think so. Oh, God's sakes. Oh, man. Oh, man. Let me see something here. Trying to locate something here. Oh, man. You know, anyway, I think that CDC was actually there was a Capital Distribution Company, so that's what I think that one in the Charlton book actually was. Capital Distribution Company. Anyway, I just wanted to look at this. Look at there. This is number 3. March 1965, Crack Western. Let's take it out of the bag and have a look-see. Did I show this before? I don't know. 1950? 1950. I think I might have shown this. I don't know. But here, Arizona Ames, they got a monster on the splash page here. And then that's all you see of him. And then that's it. Not anywhere in the inside of the story. He's just there, and then nothing. But now that one says ICD. ICD. What does that one stand? That's one I never heard of before. Independent. I don't know, man. I identified some of the other distributor markings. Distributor abbreviations and so forth. This is the first time I've seen ICD, Independent Comics. Maybe it's Independent Comics Distribution. I don't know. The same as ID. You see, a lot of times you see ID on the comic books. That's the independent distributor. And it's also the same as when you see IND. That means independently distributed. They had a national distributor, and then the national distributor would sometimes they had whole lots, and they draw lots to see which indie distributor is going to get to distribute in that area and how many books they're going to get and so forth. That was how they worked it. I made up a card here, and to keep reminding me in case I come across, new ones that I haven't seen before. See this? K was for Cable News Network, Cable News Company. Fawcett, that's one that I identified after being on the CGC board, FDC. A lot of the guys there in the not on the CGC board, there was a thread going on, and nobody knew what the FDC was, and then I came across it by going into some court records when Fawcett was being sued for monopolizing distribution in their antitrust lawsuit, and in it I got court papers I got on the computers that identified documents that identify Fawcett as having their own distribution company, and it was FDC, Fawcett Distributor Corporation. And ANC, of course, is American News Company. But ICD, that's a new one that I haven't... I wonder if anybody else has interest like I do in these kind of things. So if you do, maybe you might know what that is. ICD. I'm just guessing, Independent Comics Distributor. In that case, it would be the same thing as ID or IND. All right, I think now I should show a little. Well, I do want to show some horror stuff, I think. I went through quite a stack here, didn't I? Oh man, I can't. There's no timer on this? I can't. How can it be? How can it be that there's no timer on this? That's unusual. Oh, wait, there's 1:38 minutes up there. That's the coffee I'm drinking here. Whew, I can smell it from here. It smells good. And I'm drinking this so I stay awake. Okay, here's the House of Mystery. All new chillers, $2.74. I always love this cover because of they're taking a roller coaster ride into hell. J.O. Artist is J.O. J.O. $2.74, 1979. Who would be J.O.? Jack Orlando, Joe Orlando, I think. Wouldn't it be Joe Orlando? Or is it John Orlando? No, Joe Orlando. Jesus Christ, almighty sakes, man. Here's another great cover. Have you the nerve to face the unexpected? This is October, November. Published bi-monthly, so December. This would be November, December 1978. 188. LD, Louis Dominguez, right there, next to that awful satanic symbol. Gratu Orlov calls it the mark of the beast, and right he is. I just hate these boxes, man. I just ruin the cover, you know. But it, you know, I hate to use the cliche, it is what it is, but now we have Strange Suspense Tales, Black Cat Mysteries, Black Cat Mystic. You know, I tried to find out something about this. See, this has a look. This has the PDC, which is what was it? Publishers Distribution Corporation. And this is a nice shape. The cover might be by, because it's a Harvey comic, it looks like it could be from Joe Simon, but I don't know. I'm not sure who did the cover. Maybe Joe Simon. It's got some artwork in here by Doug Wildy. Or Wildy. How do you pronounce his name? Doug Wildy? He did a lot of Western stuff. The interesting thing about this, what I cannot figure out for the life of me, if you look at this, whether you go on eBay or whether you go on Atomic Avenue or anywhere, and even my comic shop, they will all tell you that it's a cover, an EC comic cover swipe. It's a cover swipe from an EC comic book. Or a story swipe. What do they say? EC, not a cover swipe, a story swipe from EC. But what they don't tell you is, who else? I went to the comic book realm. All of them tell you it's an EC story swipe, but they don't tell you what story swipe. You look and you read this stuff, you don't know what story is Harvey Comics swiping. I don't get it. But if they know it's an EC story swipe, why don't they tell you which one it is and from what EC comic book it is? Not a single person selling this on EC will tell you. They will tell you it's an EC story swipe, but they won't tell you which one. My Comic Shop, Go Collect, Metropolis Comics, everywhere on eBay. It's just ridiculous. Comic book realm, like I mentioned. So if anybody knows, if anybody has any information on there, I would love to know what story they're swiping from EC Comics. So bizarre. I almost get the impression that they all got their information from one source, and that one source did not, whatever that one source was, did not elaborate on what story that this Harvey comic was stealing the story from, what EC comic book they were stealing the story from. Anyway, I would love to know. This is Black Cat Mystic number 62. So if anybody knows or finds out something, let me know. Here's Exciting Adventures of the Black Cat. January, what does that mean? I can't read that thing. Oh, I got it in the back. 64 from 1963. It's got a devil cover. The Black Cat's judo tricks. You know that this title, Black Cat, changed the title of theirs. I don't know how many issues there were, but they changed the title like 8 times. 8 times. Here's one from 1963 again, an issue 63, with a cover by I think Lee Elias. Cool covers. This is a square bound. They were both square bound, what I just showed you. And here's a Black Cat Mystic. 19 number 61, 1958. Don't know who does the cover. Bit of a bizarre cover. Sorry for all that glare. Oh, there's a crease going down. And of course got that creasing going on in the corner there. But I don't mind it. I mean, these books are getting so expensive, man. So Alright, well, that's it. I think I'm going to call this one out. I showed all these books. I got to find put these in another box and mark it that these were already shown. So right now I'm going to have some seltzer water. Oh yes indeed. So yeah, don't forget to tune in. I might upload another video, a short one tomorrow, but I don't know. But don't forget to tune in. Sunday at 6 o'clock Central Time. $7 o'clock Eastern Time. And if you want to be eligible to win some of these truly magnificent prizes, you'll have to be in costume. Even in the chat, we'll let you come on stream, you know, for a few minutes so people can look at your costume and check you out. And then we'll be doing that throughout the night, you know, and then well, let me show you this. Man, this is too tight up here. Wait. Loosen that up a little bit. Sorry about that. Hey? I look different again. But, yeah. We'll be giving away this awesome thing. You get a little metal bucket, and you get this. I got 3 of them, so there's a first, second, and third prize. I'm kidding. Of course, I already told you what the prizes were. Very awesome prizes. And the mystery box is valued at, originally I think I was saying about 130, but 30. 35 is 70 about 120, I think, something like that, about 120. Depends on like where you buy, you know, where you would be buying these things. How much they would be charging you wherever you bought them. Some places might be a little less expensive. Some places might be more, you know. I mean, everybody charges what they want. Comic books are so expensive these days, too. You know, I mean, everything. At least this guy was only $1.25, actually. Oh, dude. These would be nice if you're having a Halloween party for kids, man. This is what I would do if I was having Halloween parties and kids were coming over and with my kids, playing with my kids and having a good time. I'd have these as prizes for the kids, or little just giveaways or whatever, you know. Kind of cool. But anyway, All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. And don't forget Sunday again, 6 p.m. Central, right here on my channel. The Halloween special live stream. We call it a spook show. Don't really know if it has all the elements of a classic spook show, but that's what we call it. Halloween spook show special. Say that real fast, 10 times. Spook show special. Spook show special. All right. Everybody, live long, be well, and hope to see you on Sunday. If maybe not, maybe tomorrow too. Take care.
Have you ever walked through a graveyard late at night and seen a coffin open?
Have you ever thought what it would be like to see a person's head amputated?
Think of things so horrible that the human mind cannot imagine them. Leave the stage and grab girls right out of their seats. You may find a live snake or rat under your seat.
A real dead body is given away.